From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Eluding the pressure right. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
A gain of a yard.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Patriots take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, it's Clement to start the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Pick up of 6.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Peterson. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Hey, watch it. Check 31, check 31.
What the fuck is this quarterback playing 37? What the fuck?
On 1st and 10, it's Clement. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Down at the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Looking to throw. Peterson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. This is something that we've seen from Lamar Jackson since back in his Louisville days. He can be so dangerous with the RPO.
Yeah, and whoever designed the RPOs, it's almost like they had a guy like Lamar Jackson in mind because of his ability to do everything. He can tuck it and throw it. He can tuck it and run it. He can hand it off inside when he gets the right read. Bottom line is most teams want him to hand it off because when he takes off and goes, he can break down a defense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3 from the 9-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Flushed out right. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was making that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Warriors 17. Go street. Mike 57. Exit. Exit. 57. Mike 57.
Back to throw. Peterson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Running is Clement. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, Clement. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw. Peterson. That's complete to John Ross. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his 1st catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Back to throw. Peterson. Gonna go to Clement here out of the backfield.
Come on, Madden.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1.
Come on,
Second down at 5.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. 6 guys. Joker. Check. Fresno.
It's Clement back to the running game. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now the Patriots.
Nigga, come on. What the whole? Started to 64 overall, bro. Like, that's crazy. This is your offense? Alright. I'd have started Rosen, honestly. Fuck it.
Going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Peterson. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Lineman, buddy.
Mark Andrews. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
42
Justin
does.
Tucker for the extra point.
He's not 42 doesn't here, but and CC what I had with a safety with 42.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Made a big play in the Super Bowl. 42 does.
Ravens 7, Patriots nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start
no fucking way, bro.
Down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And they work this well up.
How is the guy in coverage that you misses the tackle, and I can't get the hit
good
feature.
for 28 yards.
Let me get. Even better.
They run out of the gun with Clement. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
23.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Peterson now to throw on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen for Clement. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Watch the safety creep. Check 50. Check 50.
From the gun, they run with Michelle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Michelle, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They go back to the ground, this time Clement. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
And at the 24-yard line.
Tighten up. Check.
On first down, they go with Clement again. A little second effort there on the strong run.
Does he
And
have
then drop just inside of the 20.
Hey, because he's broken
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Peterson got a man open. It's Ross. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip at his timing at the line of scrimmage. Have extra people in the territory for him. You got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Watch 36 to Mike. Good track. Mike, 36.
From the gun, it's Clement. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
From the gun, Peterson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the
let's hit a couple plays, bro.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled. But they get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
I don't even know why I played that play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right? And
that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Holy shit, Lamar.
Deep over the middle. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be 2nd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Looking for Andrews again. He's got him this time. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. option handoff here to Dobbins. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts.
He's getting the ball back. The clock stopped.
That means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Peterson now on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Peterson's pass.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
To throw is Peterson. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Peterson.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
Operating from the gun. Peterson, and able to find Dorsett. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down now, Clement. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run here with Clement.
What?
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. John Ross, as the first half is winding down, and the Patriots have taken the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Patriots 10, Ravens 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And a Raven 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. gun. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. And even 40 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And that hits the right upright and caroms away.
He's made way harder kicks.
So we've reached halftime here. Charles has already thrown off his headset. He's out here. He says, it's Christmas Day. I'm going home. We're not done yet, though. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so here we go for half number 2. The Patriots
19 touch the first.
will be getting the football.
19 touch the first.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll run here with Clement. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Dorsett. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Off play action. Peterson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I won't wait until the season's over. But he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things...
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Dante Hightower in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Again, Jackson. Flushed out right. 1st down and more for Jackson. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Peterson, the quick slant caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Check 26, check 26. Bang, 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 bang. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill, kill, kill.
That he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Patriots 17, Ravens 14.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Right back to Dobbins on the first. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick,
Bam, now he's out of zone.
Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
Damn!
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On 2nd down, here's the option. Being chased down to Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Bro.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I'm an idiot.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said.
I don't like fucking trust, bro. Like, it takes too long to get it,
very often.
and you lose
Remember,
it,
he's not Lamar
it takes the rest of the game to get
not
back.
Michael
Like,
Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Now Peterson, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Patriots.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post grab?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Rosas good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
I get the slow takeoff.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Well, alrighty then.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over.
Keep bringing that safety down there and not getting beat.
For a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Right there.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
And he takes this one back.
That's the safety with acrobat right there. Damn.
Has a touchdown. And that will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
31. Ravens 14.
Niggas went up to Foxborough and got humbled, bro. Dang.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let's do some other shit. It's called flood.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
A gain of 14.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Flush to his right.
Quick off,
Get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback takes it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
3-5.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. He's got the first down inside the 40.
Damn!
And all the way in for a
Monelli.
touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
That shit's going in the
I guess
audible
when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that.
That shit is going in the audible
immediately. They did a nice
immediately.
job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Switch. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Peterson.
Come on, bro.
It's complete.
Peterson's
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. New England on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Peterson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's
all that elaborate shit for a screen. I like
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Peterson on 1st and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove. And what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen,
that ain't a Madden script. I don't know what to tell you.
It's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy.
And I should not be in this game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things
should
get
not be in this game at all, buddy.
To kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Now Peterson throwing after the interception. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Here's Peterson throwing again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Off the play fake. Peterson. And
that's where you go for the shot, boy. In the NFL and interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability.
I know that everybody's always alerting to that out of that formation, boy.
His closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I can express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
I'm sorry I missed that too. All right.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Maybe a tip sometimes.
Makes the score Ravens 35, Patriots 31. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Most accurate kick of the night.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Here's Peterson throwing on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Complete.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
That boy, lot of
To
flags,
see the
man.
next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
57 is the mic. Watch 57.
Peterson to throw on third down. He's going to flip it out back. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
He's about to go to the flats for sure. Someone's going to the flats for sure, brother.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here we go on fourth down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run on first down. Clement. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw.
He's got to knock that out, but he's in his zone. He is in his zone
They'll
now.
have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. To throw is Peterson. Operating from the gun.
Holy shit, bro.
Forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Peterson.
No way!
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. Peterson now on third down.
Nope. Wrong number.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun.
Thank you.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He only had 2 catches. How did I have 300 yards and my top 2 guys have 60, 72 yards total? What? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Catches, what is that about? Andrew should be at 1,000 yards this season. Shit. I usually have 25 plus. You ready? Did you get detergent?
Dog shit.